Hello, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's episode of Crimes Against Photography. Title of this episode, Cameras are from Mercury, Photographers are from Mars. So, let's call the suspect Mars. And Mars was really interested in this stereo camera from Mercury, and bought a couple different lenses for it, and was shooting it, and was trying to do the right thing with all the spacers, and he's got a little mounting rig and got all the stuff he's supposed to get. But here's the thing: Mars shot probably 700 feet of film. And this is disputed number. A lot of people say it was more like, say, 20 or 25, but it got out of the hand, let's put it that way. And out of all that film that he shot with the camera from Mercury, which is a very exciting technological advance, almost kind of space age in its ability to act like, non-digital film camera. But he probably got about 3 pairs out of that several hundred feet that he shot. So he became the suspect. What was wrong? I mean, the camera was well designed. He had all sorts of trouble, like getting matched lenses. He had some of the spacer pegs were wrong. He, couldn't see for shit out of ground glass. I mean, honestly, despite being told to be excited about the possibility of shooting through ground glass, I mean, it could have been just a blind man. Not to mention the fact that when he was using a film bag to load the bulk film, which you have to do, I mean, the fact of his hands being in a film bag, he got all discombobulated. If he couldn't see his hands, he didn't know what he was doing. So, the film loading might have been a problem. Anyway, he's not a complete idiot, but people started to call him that. And just to kind of prove it, there was like the 3 pairs that came out, but also he ordered a roll of black and white film, like 100 feet of it. When it came in the mail, he didn't know what it was, so he opened up the package, exposed all the film. Here it is right here. So, as a number one suspect, there's a lot of circumstantial evidence. But was he really to blame? The number one suspect is always going to be the photographer, right? It's always the photographer. They say, oh, I didn't do it. I really missed my film. I was really trying hard. Yeah, sure. And then, you find out he's got another camera on the side, that whole thing. So the odds of Mercury said, what he did basically, he didn't say it specifically, but he put me on kind of a special needs kind of curriculum. And he said, instead of like 1.5 cranks, do 2 full cranks and do it slow, don't rush yourself. And it's like, oh my God. I feel like, I had to go to summer school for cranks. I mean, it was like, that was embarrassing. It's like, oh, it might be that you couldn't really figure out 1.5 cranks. Wow. And I'm like, if I can't figure out 1.5 cranks, I shouldn't be doing a photography thing here. So anyway, it had to be something else. Here's my original 2 cassettes, okay? I bought a 3rd one, a really nice looking one, a black one. The suspect, Mars, contacted the stereoscopic branch of Photography Innocence Project and said, look, everybody thinks I'm an idiot. Would you take on my case because I think I might be innocent? And they kind of looked at everything and they went, whoa, we've never seen these cameras from Mercury before. This could be interesting. The guy seems like an idiot, but what the hell? We'll get into this a little bit. This will be good for class teaching and everything else. We'll learn something about the situation and the whole way you set this thing up. Okay, all right. So we sent the canisters to forensics, to do ballistics, right? So here's my 2 original cassettes, and here's the 3rd one. The first thing we did was the rattle test. Oh, snug in there. Oh, that's a different sound. That rattles. What about the new one? Oh, that rattles too. So these 2 rattle. This one doesn't rattle. Okay, let's go to the next test. They call it the bore test. And so what you do is you take something that'll fit in the spool. All right. Now let's take the new one, the rattle one, and we put it on the end. And we just put the spool in there, and we just see if we can. Will it spin a little bit? Really, it's like, oh yeah. See, it's kind of loose on there. See, spins around. Okay. Take the other rattle one. Does it spin? Will it spin? Yes. You know, spool spins. Let's take the other one that doesn't rattle. Does it spin? No. Look, see? The spool in there is really tight. Is that what's pulling the film? I have to move it with my hand. Whereas the other one, so I've never shot a roll of film using 2 cassettes that have the spools that are spinning inside the cassette freely. Now, I also tested putting a different spool in this one to see if it would spin. It did not. It is definitely the cassette itself and not the spool. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. We're going to take a short roll of film and we're going to load it and we're going to put it in the back and we're going to shoot it. And we're probably going to see whether Mars is an idiot or is really innocent of any wrongdoing in this matter at all. So class, what do you think? What's going to happen? Is he going to be able to shoot a roll of film like a non-idiot person? Or is he going to have to ship everything back to Zach and say, Zach, Oz of Mercury, please help this poor person from Mars. Your cameras are from Mercury. Your photographers from Mars. Help me, please. And he would have to try to figure out what's going on. So what we're going to do, Bubs, we're going to load up and we're going to shoot. So you break up into your small groups. Just count off 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Tulip, if you have any, Tulip, you want to be part of the group? Yeah, she always likes to be part of the group. So anyway, divide up into 2 groups and decide what's going to happen. What do you think? Is he going to be proven that he's not a complete idiot, or is he a complete idiot? Just remember, there's a lot of evidence to prove or to show that he is. Circumstantial, nothing direct yet. So just before we leave, I just want to have, I want to get everybody together for a little, this is nice, a little class photo. Woo! Here you go, Bub. Yep, just take the evidence. Yeah, well, that's the body of it. Just make sure you get the canisters. Oh, I think you're going to have to use a flash. There you go. Yeah, you're going to need a little flash. Yeah, get the body in. Good, okay. All right, thanks, buddy.